Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. And yes, after a couple weeks of a break, or at least just some other content in between, like holidays and other stuff, we're finally back for Throwdown. No, that's correct. Strike that. Throwback Thursday, redo Thursday. Um, because I gotta say, there's a game I've never been more nonplussed to play as much as this one. We're going to be working on Tomb Raider Remastered 4, 5, and 6. We did finally finish at least the initial story, or at least the core content of the prior Tomb Raider remaster. And man, what a slog that was. So I'll have some more comments on this here in a second. So yeah, in case it seems like my attitude is rather dire toward this game, that'd be why. But we'll get to more of that fun stuff in a second. If you're new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be in the form of project updates or creative insight. And you also get the breakdown on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of commentary, as you just heard, and in the form of the long-running video game deep dives, situation and context permitting. So yeah, we're essentially on the hunt for keeping an eye open for those of you out there who have similar interests, especially since we're working on building a franchise from scratch here of similar content that the games we've been playing over the last 2 to 3 years, whether that be in the realm of strategy, sci-fi, epic world building, all that kind of fun stuff. So glad to have you along for the ride. Feel free to lurk or chat at your convenience. We are on Odysee, Twitch, and YouTube. And of course, we already have our veteran checking in. It's good to see Chairman again. So I hope you are doing well. It's been a couple weeks. I hope you had a good holiday, if possible, out there. And I don't know what your snow situation looks like, but we've been getting some up here. So hopefully staying warm and staying out of trouble. So yeah, where to start? So thankfully, since we're rolling out a new game tonight, don't have a whole lot of other stuff to burden the front of the episode with, like numbers and stuff like that. Everything's been pretty steady. Definitely still some views over on YouTube and also on Odysee. So thank you to everybody who's been checking things out. Because really, I mean, the views, yeah, not changing a whole lot, but I mean, again, anything that affects the algorithm and the search metrics in our favor, yeah, we'll always welcome any of that. Project wise, man, it's been kind of an irregular day. Again, last night I did some Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries, and I kind of mentioned that I'm trying to increase the amount of editing I can do on the proofing phase, but right now I still got some audio stuff hanging over my head, so I didn't get quite as much done. I only got about like 15 pages proof today, but had to do another round of recording for audio. Then also had to get visuals ready for this, so that's another thing. And then I also like, so at least now I'm trying to always make sure I do a quick unboxing if possible. And I did so for this, but I mean, with these generic vanilla PS4 games, especially when they don't make much for physical copies anymore, there's not much to see in there. So I did not immediately post that, but I know that's something I'll need to do because I know we did get a little bit of a request for some more unboxing content. So that is not gone unnoticed. It's just there's usually not a whole lot to see. So unfortunately, the motivation on my part's not super stellar to get that done immediately. But I'll try to work on that. The other big thing is we got the show going on this weekend, so this will be our last show for 2025. Hard to believe. So we'll be at the Lance Cruise North Holiday Band Booster this Saturday, December 6th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Otherwise, it'll be last chance for the year to get a signed copy of Ascendant Chaos, but I'm sure I'll have more next time, going around, which our earliest show for 2026 as of right now is until like the tail end of February. So there's going to be a good couple month gap in there. But doesn't mean I mean, the good thing is that'll give me a little more time to get caught up on getting book 2 finished. So let's see here, project wise. Not much else. Pop culture is a couple interesting things about some of the back and forth in AI, but I don't have a whole lot in that regard. I did see a new game announced called, or actually, I don't know if it's the name, but maybe Soul, SOL, and something to do with the fact of it's like a samurai space opera. So it caught my attention. And there's multiple other games that I kind of looked at. It's like, hey, new games announced, and every single one that I looked at said coming in 2027. And then you get the down face emoji that kind of kicked in. So may not have too much to be talking about for new games on the horizon this year. Since 2026 is around the corner, and all we've got left for 25 here is still waiting on the Mortal Kombat collection. But that's obviously a different genre, and I still have never finished Scrapyard, and yeah, we've barely even got some cooperative laboratory and last LAN standing things going. So that's pretty much it. Before I start talking Tomb Raider, let me see what's going on here. Chairman said you had to send your PS5 back for repairs. Well, that sucks. It overheated and crashed on you again. Okay, I'm guessing the control unit keeps the fan running. Yeah, and that hurts the heating up and malfunction. Yeah, yeah. It's well, hopefully. I mean, and I know, with being on a tight budget, hopefully it's not more than the cost of a machine, because otherwise you have to do that. And he said I played Mercenaries last and I missed it. Well, I'm not, I'm not playing former Mercenaries. I mean, Mercenaries is in the title, but one of the filler things I've been doing lately is Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries mode. So, I know it's not quite our mercenaries proper, but again, there's a reason I put mercenaries in the intro tag, is because like half the stuff we do has got some kind of merc involvement, whether it's been, mercenaries 1 2, MechWarrior 5, mercenaries, Resident Evil 5, mercenaries. So yeah, there's been a bit, but no, I mean, obviously the replays are out there still on both YouTube and Odysee. So, and also, and I know you were good about doing comments on YouTube videos. One thing before I forget, I don't know why YouTube switched something, but there's probably a huge batch of live stream videos out there that have comments turned off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back and go through fix all of them. I at least fixed like the most recent 20, but something changed on the YouTube settings that was turning comments off, and that should not have been the case. It's not like I was worried about people commenting for the sake of controversy or something. He said you got $100 credit with a repair shop, but you don't know if it's enough. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Given if it's a heating issue, I mean, if it's, I would think almost like an average is, 200 or something, because somebody tried to gift me a used one, and the motherboard probably slash HDMI port, and they quoted me $270, and I was like, I indirectly was like pound sand. I mean, that is more than half. I mean, the cost of a console. I mean, if you can get it under 600. So I end up using holiday money and some crypto in order to try to get one earlier this year. So I mean, this is the first year that I had one available. So okay, so let's talk Tomb Raider. What is going on here, and why am I so glum on this title? Well, we are on episode 1 because we are on the new disc. I kind of kept everything from the first disc in the same season here. Now, so we're technically beginning a standalone first season for this one. Even though I could have kind of kept it going since we didn't quite finish the other disc yet. But, well, my history with Tomb Raider is not huge. I mean, I played the original one, which I probably would have mentioned during going through the other one. And then I didn't touch a single Tomb Raider until what I'm hoping will come out in another collection, which might include Tomb Raider Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld. And so I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And for good reason, because after having played through 2 and 3, I'm like, that was a total slog of an extension of features that really weren't all that much to write home about beyond the first title. I mean, I think in Tomb Raider 2, we got the ability to use flares, and then in Tomb Raider 3, we got the ability to sprint and do monkey bars and fight how to get out of boats. So this show is called The Rec Room, and I named it The Rec Room because I thought that would mean like virtual destruction, sandboxes, and military conflicts. No, it's been more like playing it on the Rec Room, and has been getting wrecked by getting bent out of shape by fighting with bad control systems, because apparently whoever is in charge here, I don't know where the case is at. Yes, Crystal Dynamics still, and Asper couldn't figure out how to make the modern controls work for the vehicles in Tomb Raider 2 and 3. So we kept having to switch back to tank controls in classic mode on Tomb Raider 3 just to get out of a freaking boat. So yeah, I'm a little bitter still. So I'm hoping that the situation will not be as dire, but obviously that did not paint a rosy picture for motivation going into this. Now, the other challenge is getting a physical copy these days is not simple anymore. The physical pre-orders would start about several months after the digital release, and then they would release many, many more months after that. Because I believe this title released about February, aka Valentine's Day of 2025. We are now looking at December, and I've only had it in my possession for maybe 4 or 5 weeks. So it went on pre-order in May, and then didn't get it till October. borderline ridiculous compared to the day of, physical was all you got. And at least back in the day, you could also get, maybe digital same day. Now it's like you're lucky if you can get physical same day, if not months, if not a year later. Well, actually, in the case of Metal Slug Tactics with our collector's edition, it's been a year later. So I'm not really a fan of the huge trend of physical taking that much longer. And then it's not like we're getting every bug fix embedded in the disc, because it said it still had to download 1.05 once I put this in. So we're heading into the non-stellar portions of Tomb Raider anyway, but I think this is just more from a completion standpoint and a very sick and morbid curiosity. I at one time when I think they came out with Angel of Darkness, I thought, okay, that'd be kind of cool to try one again, but I heard that ended up being the worst one in the series at that time because I had already gone so far beyond PlayStation 1 and those versions, or the one that may have been on Dreamcast, and it was just time to move on. And so therefore, until the 360 era, when we got Legend, that was my first time back into Tomb Raider. So we will see what happens. And I see Call to Stealth is here too. Says not more Tomb Raider. You're going into this trilogy with an open heart and mind. Yeah, so good for you, for the audience, for being more open-minded than I am, and will not exceed your expectations, which are very maybe it will exceed, which are very low. Okay, well, glad we might have similar speeds and paces of our boats here, provided that you have the proper control scheme to get in and out of it. Yeah, so I don't know what to think. So one other minor gripe, and this is actually not directly from the game. This is actually about Twitch. Twitch still does not have a dedicated category for this. So every time that we then select this, where I'm going to have to pick each one of these Tomb Raiders, they have a grouping for both the classic iteration and the new one. So they have made new groups for Tomb Raider Chronicle. Which one are we even doing tonight? We're doing Last Revelation. Yeah, so I don't even know which one we're playing. I think we're doing Last Revelation because that's the older of the two. Yeah, all I know is Angel of Darkness is last. So if we're doing Last Revelation, there's only like a couple hundred followers on it on Twitch, and then if you go look at the modern or what, I'm sorry, the legacy one, you got about 10,000 followers. I'm half inclined to put this in the Tomb Raider Remastered 1, 2, 3 category. I just don't know if that's what everybody else is doing or not. So yeah, I'm one of those people that does not want to be posted in the wrong group. But man, even YouTube's finally had that figured out. So that said, here we go. Episode 1, Tomb Raider Remastered 4, 5, and 6, aka Last Revelation, Chronicles, and Angel of Darkness, which are all 100% blind playthroughs. So let me get the audio going. And the question is, will we have to do some other custom filter things like we did with the last one because it doesn't stream very well? I don't know. We'll find out. Look out. Seizure warning. Oh, goody. This too. The end user license agreement for a single player video game. Yeah, because I forgot we had this in the first one. An Embracer Group company. Yeah, don't forget that in case they sell it off. I don't know anything about Saber. So Last Revelation was 99. I think it was 2000 for Chronicles and 2005 for Angel Darkness. So it looks like... Oh, there's slight audio. There it goes. Okay. So it looks like they're going from left to right this time. So why they even mixed that up, I couldn't tell you. And it's taking a while to load to go to the next one. So there's Chronicles. And they didn't even put her on the screen this time. So they're showing the cover, but not an iteration of her. And it's jumping... Oh, so I'm guessing if this is the way the console did it, that's fine, but... I mean, hey, if the original versions had these cool cutscenes, but man, yeah, they're not... Oh, and then this is going to be the one, hey, let's go to the website. Yeah, no thank you. Taking me back to the beginning here. So it's interesting, they got some stylized text. They kind of departed from the icons, the little things they had. Now, that I can understand if they had moved along far enough. But I did kind of like the iterations of her different style on having it on the main screen. So anyway, options, controls, control type, definitely not tank. All right. Combat mode? Oh no. Dash mode. Well, we're gonna have to figure that out. That's lovely. Graphics, I don't think there's a whole lot retro FPS on. I don't know what that's gonna do. Retro filter, no idea. Brightness default. We may need to tinker with the brightness then. I actually hit it and it doesn't do anything. That's interesting. Action indicators. I have no idea. Okay, so here we go. Because does this nice drone work with the intro scene. Yeah. Go home, drone, you drunk. Do we have audio? It's so quiet. Oh, you know what? It might be me. There we go. Once and future adventurer. Did they ever give her a stealth mode? I mean, one of those sections kind of had a little bit of one, but not up until this point.
She will live on forever in our hearts. Surely, Winston. And for this is but a memorial service. There may yet be news from Von Croy in Egypt. Indeed. We can only hope and pray that she may yet return to us. But I fear Von Croy, digging in the hopes of discovering her alive, may only be met with black reality. Indeed, indeed.
Alright, so this is way too quiet.
To the study, gentlemen, where we may pontificate over the day's disheartening events.
Indeed, my friend, even the heavens cry out.
Ah, the Philosopher's Stone. One of Lara's early conquests, and one of her most challenging pursuits, if my memory serves me. And Rome still bears the scars of that little episode.
Ah, she was never one for diplomacy, Lara. But she certainly knew how to paint the town red.
So we're going for like Last Crusade here?
The charming Mr. Larson. Has Pierre let you off the leash? Talking of which, where is our learned friend?
Oh, he's around. You got the cash?
I've got the cash, but I don't deal with the monkey.
Okay, I gotta remember that line.
The monkey has the Mercury Stone.
Lucky I'm in a generous mood. Crawled out from under your rock, I see.
No need for unpleasantries, Miss Croft. I'm afraid I must, once again, relieve you of your burden.
Easy come, easy go.
Well, at least the cutscenes are still wonky and jank, but I mean, man, at least in 8 years they heavily improved, because man, the originals were rough. Curtain call. Oh my. How cliche. So the other thing that she got away with nothing other than the fact that she's not dead. They still have the money and the stuff.
What did I tell you?
Wow. Like, if they took your cash, I'd be like going for the cash. I'm a little confused by how that's starting out there. Oh, nice. Let's see if the stages are any better. So I take, are we back in, like, Venice or Italy somewhere? Alright, so we got reasonably normal controls here. Alright, pulling the guns out. Left trigger. That's all we need. And jumping. And dive rolling, which is mostly useless. And how about swan roll? Or swan dive. Whoa. She can cast swan dive on the... whatever. Okay, here we go. Yeah, nothing new there. So, oh, there's the old view. How about a save? Secrets, 0 out of 3 off the start. Okay. Ooh, we can turn sunglasses on by default. How nice of them. How about outfits? Can we do that off the start? Oh, it says options. My bad. Mercury stone. I don't know about that. Med pack. Flares, binoculars, pistols, unlimited pistol. Oh, duh.
No.
Yeah, why would I use that? So she did get the Mercury Stone. Saving. Tell me saving is no longer needed if we're doing autosave. Oh, there we go. Right in her sunglasses where I got distracted. Streets of Rome. Okay. How many slots we got this time? I don't know. Hopefully it's enough. I don't want to have to overwrite anything. Better be like 352,000 spots here. Oh, they did say outfit. Classic braid, sunglasses, golden pistols. Link it. What? Available upon linking game to Society of Raiders. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta link your crap to stuff outside the game to get something in the game. Freaking turds. Yeah, I'm not sure if I get more annoyed by online server-driven stuff or external social marketing crap like this. There's another ding to the franchise. Not that I can't live without golden pistols, but just saying, it's not complete until you have everything. Alright, so where are we going? Yes, put the guns away again. Okay, and they casually disappear. Alright. And then just disappear at once. It does a little look dark here. Let's go back to my filters for Tomb Raider here. It's better to me. Let me... Ah, we can move the mouth. Well, that's another way to do a key, to stick your arm in a giant hole. That didn't work out for the other guy in the Scorpion King, or at least the Mummy 2, the guy that was trying to awaken the Scorpion King. His arm didn't come out quite the way it used to be. Now we got a keyhole with no key. We got doors which don't look like they're actual doors. They look like they're painted. Antico Cafe Riccio. What we got here? Oh, my shadow is on the wall, or the ceiling. This is interesting. There's this nice little alcove here for no good reason. Alright, what kind of jumping do we gotta do? I don't know. We'll come back for jumping unless... Ooh, we might be able to do this. We can do that. We have the vertical element. Oh, nah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mutagen. We getting into bioweapons here, or what? That's open up there, but I don't know. Jump on the... They didn't even put a tutorial on this one, which is good, because I wasn't using it anyway, but... Never know. Alright. Okay, it didn't seem like that was an object. Alright, so we went to the right. Let's go to the left. And that basically takes us in a circle. Takes us to another mouth key. Bats, wasps, what? Shoot the wings off a fly there, Wesley. Alright, do I have to do that again? Get up there. Ah, medpack. Alright, that's likely the edge of the level, but, you know, wouldn't be the first time they've kind of screwed that up. Ah, the guest lounge. Sort of. Okay, so, oh, yeah, so this is open. Obviously, I couldn't get there from down here then. So that gate is still not open. From being up here, you would have been able to see the other stuff sitting on top of the canopy. Now, this does seem like they're giving you access in or out of there, but I don't know if that's for good reason or not. Ah, so not really a whole where else to go from here. At least that I'm seeing. Okay, so I don't feel like I've solved anything here. Yeah. Did I go down? I land on the light post? Nope. Still going with the gradient health bar. That's kind of consistent with last entry. Alright, that is closed. Still. Call still says nice. They splurged for the furniture DLC. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's not an oversized chair anymore that looks like it's for a Nephilim. Okay, hold on. So was that was already closed? That we already did. Okay, gonna get lost in the first stage here, or stuck. I got the stone. Can I use the stone here? This does not look like that's for the stone, but we're gonna try it.
No.
Oh, she just says no. I must not have it then. Okay. Use.
No.
No. Okay, well, they changed their voicing for no. Alright, so if we'd gone this way, is this movable? Not movable. And went upstairs. That didn't go anywhere. Okay, so were the bats just an option, and do I need to do this again? Okay, so apparently nothing happened other than the bats, unless there's something else I just didn't catch yet. Because I don't think, to my recollection, I don't think we had a situation where we had to do something twice of like, haha, we pranked you the first time. Oh, we haven't gone here yet. Okay, backstage. Now we've explored the outdoors.
To
Maybe
climb
this
onto this crate,
Oh.
step onto the crate, push forward, and then action.
Really? It's 99 and we've reached the stage where people can't figure out how to play video games. They've baked the tutorial into the game. Oh no. I quit. Is she going to yell at me if I don't? Or can I skip it somehow? That'd be funny if they gave you the option to walk past the tutorial. This would probably be more of a reset. Oh no, there's going to be probably more stuff. Again, they've got to run you through all of her basics. You know, part of me doesn't want to skip it just because it's going to have some new feature which I'll have to come back to and I'll have not paid attention to on the way. Yeah, it's like this might be the way to skip everything, but there's probably stuff down there. All right, we'll listen to Laura prattle about how to do things like shoot and walk, not necessarily in that order. There was like this horrible step-by-step thing for one of my database classes back in college. It was so bad, it would tell you, grab the mouse, move the mouse cursor over the button, press the mouse button to click the button. It was so step-by-step, it is like, who made this book? You know? If video games reach that level, it's pretty terrible. And I've had a couple. I felt like Ninja Gaiden 3 did that. Ninja Gaiden 3 is like one, or Ninja Gaiden in general is one of the games that's not be hand-holding.
To leap this short distance, walk to the edge.
Shut
now
up.
press forward and jump together. Now
Now
let's
what?
try a longer leap.
No,
Walk to the
good.
edge.
Yes,
Turn
without...
back once. Now press forward and jump together.
Why? Okay, so you've got a different jump. See, that's what I would have missed otherwise. But you're taking the camera from me. That's nothing. That's not even anything different. Whatever. See, there's another door there. Could I skip this?
And now for the big jump.
Ooh,
Walk to the
run.
edge, then tap back once. Now press forward and jump together.
Tap
In midair,
back once.
Hold action to grab onto the ledge.
Isn't... I don't know why they're telling you to tap backwards. That's just stupid. See, as the controls are telling you are not... It's not for modern mode. Tap back? Why would you tap back?
To perform a sideways somersault, press left and jump.
You want me a somersault from there? Yeah, that's tank mode. That's not going to work. That's... No! That's tank mode, lady. Best swan dive ever. And now, I was going to say, they better not make you repeat the whole thing. Okay, you don't have to go down there for a health pack or something. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing I had to learn how to do the hard way with that second boss on Tomb Raider 3. And only was successful in tank mode.
To monkey swing, jump straight up at the bars and press and hold action. Then push forward.
Oh, there's more bio things above. That's probably going to be for the automated item pickup. Callstell says a little surprised the model's the same. It's actually slightly different. I mean, it would not be cool to have the...
Wall. Stand next to it and press forward and action together.
Shut it, Lara.
Keep hold of action and push up to climb the wall.
I mean, her...
Climb around corners. Just keep pushing in the desired direction.
Her shirt's already different. And if you go back to the original, so there was gradual changes. So the model, like by game, the models gradually got better. I mean, not to say this is a whole lot to look at, but there was gradual improvements in the geometry and the textures. And actually, if anything, I'm okay with the fact that they're consistent across at least the set of games, because then you're kind of playing them as a continuous history. At least in there, I consider most of these to be all from the same generation, even though they were getting into PS2 and Dreamcast. So she can have the ability to go get those things that are on the thing there. We're gonna have the same stupid ladder problems though. Oh, she can go around the corners now. That's good. I'm not ready for the crawl yet.
And now push forward.
You know, why is all this stuff here? Why didn't you tell me to do all this? Didn't you tell me how to learn how to do secrets? A med kit. Yes, I mean, like the med kits, those are definitely different models now. There we go. Let's not run off the ledge. There we go. Yeah, so crawling. hopefully there's not this two-part crouch system, so hopefully this is improved. Crawl backwards. Oh, well, that was kind of needed. So how do I crawl backwards now? Which, not that, not that. You can't crawl backwards in non-tank mode. Oh, did I just have it? Nope. 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 Wow, these guys did not take modern controls into account at all, did they? I got to, like, if there's a reason to crawl backwards, I'm going to have to switch it to tank mode. Jeez. Alright. Yell at me some more, please.
Stand next to the switch.
Oh, not even! Okay, so we open the door. Hooray. Okay, looks like we're done there. Now do I get to fight stuff? Do we get to drive a forklift like in Shenmue? Still never played that one either. Now what? I have to go through a box moving tutorial too? Oh, and water. Oh no. Swimming tutorials.
Swim. Jump into the water. Use jump to swim forward.
No diving in the shallows. Your oxygen, which is air, if you're a human being and know how to breathe. Oh, that's deep.
Out, swim to the edge and press action.
I'm not done here, lady. Let's see where this goes. There's an edge. Does this count as a secret? Probably not. A little more movement freedom than Spectrum 2. Yeah, I think, you know, I don't know if I noticed much from 2 to 3, but does feel a little bit more smooth in that sense, yes. Swan dive. Okay, so is there an edge here? Okay, looks like there is. Okay. Alright, we found stuff. Okay, so now we're back to here. So you can go down or up. Tell me. Okay, so I can do that. Let's go down first. Oh, looks like it's locked. Hooray. Yeah, I tell you, stand next to the switch in order to, like, duh. I mean, you reach the point where you dumb down your tutorial so much to be at what level that you're for a child, and yet, if a child's not even old enough to understand from an English standpoint, then you got a whole nother problem on your hand, which you just wasted all your time making a tutorial. So in other words, I guess I had to go that way next. Oh, door there, and the forklift is locked there. Okay. And neck break. I always wanted to have on my tombstone. Broke neck from diving in 3 inches of water. Yeah, we'll see about swimming. Even Hayabusa's a better swimmer than Mara, so we'll have to see if they improve that at all. Okay, so we gotta go this way.
To walk the tightrope.
No, that's new.
Press action.
Oh, press action.
Push forward.
I failed. I just wanted to see if there was no...
Direction to correct.
There was no, auto. I was gonna see if there's auto context on it. I didn't blatantly ignore... Well, I did ignore it. I just wanted to see if it was there. So, it's giving the context on, like, monkey bars. So now... Really? 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 Get on with it. I mean, does it matter if I have the camera lined up, or is it just arbitrarily stopping me at random locations to make her swivel like one of those thread dolls that, you know, collapses if you don't press the button? Well, I'm never going to spend 20 minutes getting across this room just so we can make it more difficult. Sorry, I do not intend to be this negative, but my goodness. I mean, this has helped the games age better, but there are certain things that are about the aging process that have still called it into question. Here, let me put my arm in here. That one doesn't have a arm munching mode. Alright. No traps yet. No traps in the training warehouse. Oh, stand next to the switch. Next to the switch, Lara. Next to the switch. Next to the switch. Next to the switch. Arbitrarily, it's making it difficult. Dress rehearsal. Is that the end of tutorial? This kind of looks like the first room here. Now what? See, this seems like... Yeah, this is going back to the intro room, isn't it? Still got the jank camera stealing going on. Now what? So that's not open. Yeah, this is the first room here. Did you open anything for me? I didn't get a key. That's same. That's same. Still locked. Still nothing. Oh, goody. So, did this open up the original one? Oh, I can't put my... So I guess I can't put my hand in there a second time. So those are one time. So that may have opened up the one with the bats. And then the bats one seems to do nothing after the fact. So now what? Do we have any kind of objective mode here? Let's save now that that's done. Statistics. Number of times ignored orders. All of them. That's just stats. Oh, total secrets. Pistol, revolver, shotgun, binoculars. Ooh, that's a new feature, which does not seem all that helpful yet. Ooh, gyro bouncing. How fun, yeah. Oh, was this here before? Oh, now she can get dressed. Or no, she got dressed, apparently. She was wearing this and somehow changed into her classic outfit. Kind of got the reverse Jessica Rabbit outfit going on. Or did. Oh, what's this? Can I claim this? Welcome. Those of you on YouTube can now join the misery. Oh, now what? Okay, so we went through all this. Doesn't seem like that door is open. If I go back through here, is there any other direction I could have gone? Because we would have gone through here. Oh, no. Yeah, why bring me back to this room? I mean, you would think we'd carry on somewhere out there. Rather than engage the tutorial. Alright, none of these doors have looked like they've been anything of substance other than, like, the gates. The gates themselves should be operable with key or something. I've not yet found said key. Let me stick my hand in the muncher again. Nope, guaranteed that still doesn't work. Let's go upstairs one more time. Okay, so that's a steep ramp. You're not getting anything that way. I went... Oh, you know what? Did I go this way? I guess I had to, because that was the only way to go after getting the pickups. Let's go check upstairs one more time. Like, is this a pickup object I missed? Nope. Alright. Is there anything in that room I needed to pick up? Because not seeing a whole lot here. That's where the health items were, so dropping down there doesn't seem like a spectacular idea. Okay, let's try grabbing the ledge here. Ah, that's new. Okay. Better break the window here. Yes, shoot the window with bullets so I can get more bullets. Okay, so I could have skipped the tutorial. Let's shoot every window in the place. Now we're wrecking. Alright, what's in this window? Let's see, it's behind window number 2. So I'm guessing that's the way to go. So let's go down here first. If not an alternate. Hi! Bad dog, no biscuit. Okay, nothing there. Oh, that one opens. Wow, that was rather dramatic. Wow. Okay. Well, guess we're gonna need a health pack at some point here. How are we doing on... So we got 3 large, 6 small. Yeah, we can afford a small. Libations. Okay, so that's there. What's up here? A box of blue shells. Probably not the same blue shells as Mario Kart. Alright. So some of those doors of that configuration can be opened with much effort. Ah, a switch. Stand next to switch. Okay. Was that a dog shadow on the wall there? Couldn't tell what that was. No, it's her shadow. Alright, so now we're coming out of the gate, which we were at before. Now we gotta open that gate somehow. But I'm going to need to... So is this the kind of door that we're open? No. Alright, so I'm going to have to go back up through there again to jump through the window to get to that other side. I'm going to go back to the beginning here. A little too much backtracking here, folks. Not the Tomb Raider would ever do that. Alright, this one doesn't open, right? Nope. Okay, now that we know which doors to check. Alright, so we go through the window. Not that one. Nope, that's not the window. Alright, so I went through here. Drop down. About this one. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay. Anything here first? Okay, that's right above the gate, actually. Okay, interesting. Which way do I go? Let's go this way. Eh? Thank you for taking the camera. Give it back. Give me the camera. Is that a key? That looks like a key. I always keep my key in the attic, too. Make sure even I don't get it. Alright. I ever expressed how much I hate this fixed camera stuff. Okay, so that means I should be able to go in here without any major consequence, right? Ah, so we're still above. Okay. And there's nothing here. Lovely. All for the scenic view. Now that... So they're going to show me in dramatic drone cam form that there's also still a dog down there. Can I jump over? Nope. Well, I can. Die, Doberman. Where are you? Can you come up here? If you can't come up here, I got the high ground. Die, Darth Vader. Is the fighting mechanic any different? No. So so that is going to be, whether that's good or bad will depend on how they do the bosses. So when I was watching some of the speedrun stuff, I'm guessing there was probably still some leveraging of the tank mechanics because some people just were just flipping around and shooting like no problem. For me to do that with modern controls doesn't seem like it works very well. Golden key. Let's find out. Fork, light socket. All right. I guess we can save. If I remember how. There we go. At least they got rid of their stupid saving mechanism and the crystals from 3. Ooh, palm tree. Oh, boss fight. See that? There I can flip and shoot a little bit. You run off. Well, he'll be back. As we'll tightrope walking, apparently. So it reminds me, he's like the guy that we shot at in the very first game. I don't know if this is going to be like a reminiscent of greatest hits of 1 through 3's past misadventures or what. Alright, do we have 2 paths here? We do have 2 paths here. Oh, nugget. What is this? Okay. Yeah, shadows just randomly bounce off the walls. Doesn't seem like that's physically accurate. Depending on the light source, if the light source is above you, I don't know. Oh, he healed up. He's gonna run off again. Okay, good times. Man, perhaps I should have tried shooting and doing the tightrope at the same time. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna do the whole song. Was it the March of the Gladiators? Oh, they even had to add the gong. That's reminiscent of Scorpion King. Not that it's exclusive to that, but Brendan Fraser wailing on the gong to summon the Scorpion King. Thing was, that movie, so I want to say Mummy was like 2000, and I thought Scorpion, the second one was 2002, so this would still predated those by a couple. You know, people have put kind of like Uncharted and this more in the same category for being, you know, archaeologists, explorers, more so than the Mummy, but whatever. Alright, so where are we now? Huh, okay. Oh, interesting. It opens the oh, you know what? So that's going to take us back into the square. Okay, so now if we need to go back, we can. All right, so we're in new territory, and we're going to stay in new territory. Hypothetically. I mean, at least one thing, well, at least the town stuff does a little bit better job of maybe say encapsulating the stages. Because some of those, the fact we could run up to the top of the mountain and see the edge of nothingness, this is a little bit better, especially compared to those Venice stages where just like, hey, you're fighting in an egg carton here, a 2x8, and you can easily tell the bounds of this map. This definitely feels a little bit more like a urban area compared to that. So it's not like, hey, we're going to just warp into this next highly isolated box. Something's moving. Yeah, I wonder what I need that. Now that looks like a good courtyard for a boss fight. Oh, they need 2 of these, huh? So, there, you can have one of them. I'll find the other one later. Okay, wait, hold on a minute. We need more for that door? We need all kinds of stuff for that door. Guess we ain't leaving Rome for a while. Alright, guess we're going other ways here to find stuff. And there might be another way in from over there. So that's... Wait, oop. Okay, running is the same. She didn't even cover running in the tutorial. Okay, I don't see anything up there. Yeah, that's... No, 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 no. See, here's what it's weird here. Look at this. My shadow is on the ceiling. The light source is not on the floor. That's not accurate. Okay, revolver rounds. All right, so that's closed, or that's painted. This one's not accessible yet, unless it's an auto, which it doesn't look like it is. Yeah, like the wall, that wall. Actually, both walls are equally illuminated, I guess. But my shadow is on that wall, but not that wall, and there's no light source. Oh. Who coded this thing? I mean, not that I know how to code a lighting engine from scratch or anything, but I mean, if this were built on Unreal or whatever, something doesn't seem right about all that. Ooh, revolver. I'll take my mind off the lighting for about 2 milliseconds. See, that's the light source, hypothetically. So my shadow should be on the floor, which right now it is. That's my shadow on the wall. My shadow should technically be on the wall, and it is. And technically it would not be quite so much on this side if it's between me and that. But, yeah, random shadows on ceilings and walls is a bit weird. The libation room, again. And what is this? That looks like a scope. Now, if I can modify weapons, that I think is kind of cool. Alright, you gonna make me shoot the lock? It looks like you're gonna have to come in from the other way there. Okay, let's figure out how this is gonna work. Combine. What do I combine? Put a laser sight on my revolver. Is it permanent? I can't combine that. So if I go separate... Nope. Okay, so right now...
No.
Oh, you can't use it by yourself? Come on, haven't you seen an action movie when they just want to check something? Alright. Anyway, I'd rather put my binoculars on my pistol. That'd be awesome. It'd totally look non-functional whatsoever. Alright, so I can put that on there. I got 24 rounds. Nope, let's switch. And she's not drawing it to... No, let's not waste ammo here. And what is the sight doing for me then? Wow. So it's like I can't point it at something. Okay. This sucks. I'd rather be playing Call of Duty. Not. Tells you I'd rather be playing some jank as this than Call of Duty. See, there I am. Magical hovering shadow. Okay, so let's figure out another way in somewhere. Where did our path deviate? That better not be our only path. I think it is for the moment. So somewhere in there is the answer. Or that, except I don't know how to climb up there yet. That would be a way out. Or did we just drop down? No, we dropped down from there. That's likely where we... Yeah, never mind. So scratch that. We did come out from there, but we already did. Flashback. Okay, so somewhere in here's got to be the solution. Anybody got a charge pack? Some C4? Hey, we still got the drone. That's helpful. And there's nothing up here. Wow, that's nauseating. Because I'm sure that was intentional in the original design. So what other reason... Oh, what's this? How am I supposed to get up there? You gotta be kidding me. Nothing on that side. In order to get there, you'd have to get all the way up to here and see if the shimmy would allow you to get there. Otherwise, this has got to be a door here. Oh, it is. Whoa! Hello. Okay, this is the courtyard room. So you'd have to get through here, open that to get to be able to jump across. Okay. Seems a bit premature. But we know we need this thing to get into the other room. This is the first level here. Why are you gonna make me do complicated things like this? Like shooting the fuse box when you've never shot a fuse box in the entire franchise. Like, let's start... Yeah, let's go back to that strategy of like, well, they did do that before. Shoot everything. Shoot the lock. I mean, good grief, she could climb over that. I do not want to look up on the first level how to get past the golden lock. I can't crawl anywhere in here that I can see. No monkey bars. That's always the first one I miss. I have my wonderful revolver, which can't hit jack. I mean, they did finally give you the revolver right before this. I would waste all my rounds trying to hit that thing, because apparently she can't. Yeah, Alright. What else do I have to even check? I mean, I know that there's something up there, but I need that to get into the next thing. If this opened the fence to go around from the other side, that'd be fantastic, but it doesn't seem like there's much indication of how to do this either. So let's drone here. Oh, the statue room, of course. And if anything, I don't see any alternate way in or out. And I don't see anything to pick up in there either, unless that stone wall is of relevance. Oh, goody. And you wonder why I get a little frustrated with this franchise. I mean, like, goodness, one of those switches underwater was, like, right under this lip, which you're pretty much guaranteed to pass every single time. If it wasn't for the drone, I never would have found it. Okay. I mean, I can go through there again, but it doesn't seem like that's necessarily... Let's make sure nothing changed down here. Oh, this is the beginning. Okay. I went the wrong way then. Okay, so our gate is there on the left. This is where I meant to see if anything changed. Nope. And technically we shouldn't have to go back that way. Okay, so we retrace our steps through here to see if there's anything I missed. Of course, we have to do all the tight... Oh, hold on. Alright, so... Went downstairs, got the first piece. So there's nothing else to see on the bottom. We'll end up upstairs, tightrope across. And that just drops back down. Nothing in the ceiling. Nothing in the corner. So what I need somehow is a means to open the lock. And the dude shooting at is nowhere to be found. It would seem like if there was a way to fight him, maybe he would have it. But as of yet... Come on. It's just like... It's like so artificial the way she bends. If she's already like more in a 5-degree angle over, she'd already be toast. Then again, I don't exactly watch Olympics and circus performing, so I don't really know if that were true. Yeah, they intentionally put a slowdown spot right there at the end, too. Why can't I sprint over that? Okay, so that's the direction we came from. Oh, and this puts us right back outside. So there was literally nothing else in there. All right, so let's go explore this half again. I mean, I'm going to fly the drone over through there if I have to. All right, nothing here. Smash my face on every door imaginable. It's just interesting. There's nothing down here in this one. Nope. 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 Anything up here? I mean, if she were really resourceful, she could figure out how to get over this wall and not bother the whole key and lock thing to begin with. But apparently that's not quite what they're going for. Do I have to climb a palm tree? I have not exactly tried that yet. Alright, you gonna give me the piece back if I take this? Oh, it's stuck in there, so I can't even do that. Okay, climb a palm tree, Lara. Nope. Is there anything else up in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So the next option is, let's find the back way into there somehow. Well, actually, here's the problem, though. I guess anything out of that room is likely to be an actual exit, because we would have already found our way in through here. So this is all not going to help us get into the room. And that's got to be opened anyway, so that's nothing. That's probably like the next puzzle. So you got different things we got to do once we get in here. Oy. And 3 dragon heads. Or birds. Raptors. Alright, we got stuff this way. Of course, nothing spawns in until you're actually in there, but whatever. Ooh. That's higher level. Yeah, that's not helping any. Not helping. What else do I have in inventory? Anything. I got guns, I got bullets, binoculars, flare. Oh, those are the flares now. That's what those are. I think you spelled glow stick incorrectly. Let's try using the mercury stone, because I didn't try that yet. Because that totally makes sense. Mercury stone plus giant lock. Why not? I mean, this room is nothing. Why? No, don't waste the bullets from that. How about shoot up all the barrels? Be like, if you don't give me the key, I'm wrecking your inventory. I guess I just left the revolver that's sitting there on the porch. In order to jump to here. That's out of reach. You know what? Do these activate? I didn't even think to check, but nope. Like, come on. Oh, I did try the mercury stone like I said I was going to do. It's not... Oh, it doesn't even have an interaction then. If there's no interaction... Nice. It's not even connected. It's only there when you look at it from the right angle. What? So if it's not... We'll let the drone go over. It's actually got enough collision model. Like, I mean, what I need to do is if it comes in through the other way, I need to figure out how that opens if it does. Gotta be kidding me. So I can't use the Mercury Stone with this. It's like, and then therefore I can't do anything to unlock it either. There's nothing I can do here. It's internet time. First level. Can't do it. I was going to climb this wall here. Nope. Climb this wall. Nope. Am I missing a secret hatch? A movable object. A random box of C4. Because, I mean, they open the gate back into the square. They give you this little room, which doesn't seem to have anything. Nothing there. These doors don't appear to open. See, this one still functions like a door, though. See anything? Can't get the drone on the other side of it. And I don't think there's anything in here. That does not look like there's anything in there. And you've got all these, which are seemingly dead ends, minus the area where I gotta put the other key. Alright, so what if I hit the switch again? Can I lock myself in? Okay, I wouldn't want to do that, but let's see if that changed anything. Because they would totally do something stupid like that, wouldn't they? Alright, still closed. Open. Oh, look, still closed. Did she leave the key in her evening dress? I mean, it would be so counterintuitive to be like, oh, well, congratulations, you figured out the tutorial, or maybe you skipped the tutorial, and now you need to go figure out how to do the tutorial so you can unlock this room. I don't know if she can jump on it. Why would I want to? I don't know, but... Alright, and I'm stuck. Here we go. Google. Stand by. Things will get choppy here for a second. Tomb Raider Last Streets of Rome. Gold lock. Training area, back on the street, arch balcony. Man, this is an extensive thing. Palms and tightrope. The garden key. Well, I don't have the garden key. Oh, okay. Go to the left, end of the street, small square doorway, follow the hallway, pick up the revolver bullets. Did that. A small room. Make a mental note of the locked wooden gate with a small room behind it. This is the location of the second secret. Well, okay. Well, that doesn't help. Shoot the padlock. Use the revolver equipped with a laser sight to target it. Okay, so in other words, what? I gotta click in on the thumbstick? Ah, genius. Alright, let me get those resituated here. So in other words, I'm missing the fact that you need to zoom in. Okay. I don't know if this is a matter of getting old or just being freaking impatient. It's like, you know, because obviously that was like one of the first things I considered. Yeah, you gave me a laser sight and a revolver. It sure seems like that'd be the thing to use, and yet, of course, no context, anything. I'm like, can't shoot at it. Apparently the first thing I tried will also be the last thing I tried. Alright, so how am I supposed to hit this with the revolver? Equip. It's our, you know. Okay, so I pull the gun out. That's not good enough. Clicking on the right thumbstick doesn't do it. How about we try the action button? Square button, left bumper, right bumper. Aim at it. Stand up. Jumping. See, I mean... Okay, let's try the binoculars. So the binoculars put us where they need to go. Okay, let's go binoculars right to there. Stay there, Laura. Don't change anything. And screwed. How do I aim at it? Alright, let me pull that back up again. Oh, it says check your instruction booklet to see the section on using the laser sight or on our TR5 controls page or face the lock squarely and shoot it continuously with pistols while crouching. Hit it. Wow. Like, the fact that they don't even list here how to do it, like, and they're saying it would have been in the instruction book. That's amazing. Like, and by amazing, I mean sarcastically, not at all. It's insane. Alright, so let's go back to pistols then. Apparently, because, yeah, if you ran out of revolver ammo, you'd still be screwed. How do I... Let's... Well, this is lining itself up for a number 2 on the worst games I've played awards. So would I have had to do the same thing with a revolver to, like, pop a squat just to get it to activate? Oh, and then there's rats. Okay, rats were mentioned, but I don't know what's going on here. Do I have to crouch to hit the rats? Can she not aim at them? She's not aiming at them, so they're just going to keep... She's not auto-aiming like they've done in times past. Okay, I'm just out of here then. Are they going to follow? Sure looks... Wow. Crystal Dynamics, Esper, Core, I am not impressed. At all. Okay, now we have the item, which was kind of suspected to be the item. Okay, so they said that's the walkthrough said that's a secret. Well, I don't know what's going to open that yet, but not too concerned. We'd be screwed if I had stopped for all the completion stuff on our first playthrough. And some of it I would never find on my own, so save the walkthrough for Season 2. Garden Key. Okay, we've reached the garden. Man, what's with this tipsy drone pilot? Okay, so apparently they decided to open up the side gate instead of that one. Interesting. Oh, I should have saved. Should have saved before walking in there. Oh, that's right. Saving is under sunglasses. Think S for sunglasses in order to save. Load, that is under something else. Okay, so I'm going to have to mess with this, or is this going to shoot me? Are they going to breathe fire on me? Nope, not yet. Cutscene. Not suspect at all. It's going to open with just one object.
Rodents, I wouldn't wonder. Big rodents.
So both these guys from prior games then? Because I think the other one's from like 2.
What? Idiot! Idiot! What does the cowboy hope to achieve with this mindless firing?
Ain't mindless.
It's fun.
Ain't we trying to kill her anymore then?
You were kicked in the head by a horse, we? So the brain doesn't work correctly?
How'd you know about that?
Never mind.
Tommy boy.
We wait until she collects the other pieces. In this fashion, we have the full price at no extra effort.
You is one clever cookie, boss.
Comparatively, yes. Come, let's get to this roof, and I will buy you a milkshake.
Wow. I hope she heard that. Well, we did at least. Unbelievable. So, we know that they got that other hatch just by getting up on the roof somewhere here. So I don't know if I want to try to figure that out first before doing that, because we sure left the Mercury Stone here. Oh, so is that what's going to happen? Like, one of these represents each of the major stages, so they're going to send us off on the wild goose chase to go find everything, and then we come back with all of the artifacts. Okay, so that's not seeming like a way to get up there, but I think it was in the other section. Maybe it was in the other section anyway. Okay. Wow. Alright, so I found a pool, and this is now not yet open, so I guess maybe that's not the way out that I thought it was. Yet. Alright, do I go through the front door? Because it sure seems like I need more stuff for the front door. Okay. Do I go back to the intro? Because we got more world places to check. How about we come back to the secret room here? Still not open. Okay. So, they said they were getting off the roof. I don't know what that means for chasing them. Yeah, see, this other thing is all the way up here. That's on the other side of the other group. I gotta figure out what to do about the water, then. Currently, I don't know. Oh, now that we open the garden, what are we doing here? Oh, this. I have not gone this way. There we go. This takes us into the other area. Now I got it. Gone. Well, there's shotgun ammo up there. I'm going to shoot the bell down. Here we go. Fixed camera. Telling me it's up there. Ah, don't do that. Man. Alright, we're going up that way first then, if that's what they're showing. I'm going... Oh, so this is not even open yet. Does not open automatically. Another laser sight? Does that mean we put one on each gun? This looks more expensive. Seriously? Can I then equip the pistols? No. How about equip? No, I mean separate. Combine. Combine with... So I have 2 laser sights. Identical. Man's got to do more of that nonsense. All right, what we got here? I mean, I like weapon modification stuff, but... Oh, so you're going to make me shoot at the bell from somewhere. Guess we're going to have to figure this nonsense out. So I'm not going to be able to get over there from here. Let's see what's over here first. That is the garden. Wait, that's the lower level of the garden, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's try from right... Oh, what's that? Try that in a second. Okay. Combine. Laser sight. Okay. Aim. 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 Alright, let's check controls now. Ugh, that's not checking controls. Sunglasses. Options. Control. So, control type modern. Combat mode. Hold. Hold what? Action mode? I'm holding a button. I'm holding left trigger and that. I'm now holding square. I'm now holding X. I'm now holding circle. Alright, I'm now holding trigger. And that's just wasting bullets. Holding R1. Holding L1. Duck mode toggle. Okay, so that... Well, that... So, so combat mode just means when you hold it... when you hold the left trigger, that's out. Okay, so that's fine. Dash mode is a toggle, meaning you activate and deactivate. Slide to run, that does nothing. Okay, what are shortcuts here? Photo mode, got that figured out. HD, got that. Small, quick. Pistols, H/HK gun. Large guide button. That's not even lined up very well. I gotta go across TV, so I'm guessing that's guide plus... Okay, stand up. Okay, guns are out. Do I have to switch back to the revolver? So, guide button and X. Nope. And circle. And square. And that... Oh, I've already hit the shortcut switching me back to the other gun. You got quite the audience tonight watching me fumble my way a blind playthrough of Tomb Raider 4. Great. Okay. So, how about... Okay, so that was under controls, and then shortcuts. Shotgun, grappling gun, which I don't have. Uzi, revolver, Desert Eagle. So that's basically just switching the shortcut. It's not... So pistols and HK gun, I don't know what the HK is supposed to be. That's not the revolver. So you can do a quick save and a quick load. That would be more helpful, but I mean, I don't think that's as big of a deal here. I'm still trying to figure out how to do combat mode here. Ammo counter. Okay, quick save, sensitivity, dead zone, vibration. Action indicators. Well, yeah, those are already on. That did nothing. Help me figure out how to shoot. So, where was TR5 controls link here? Draw holster weapon, deactivate headset, drop flare. No. Look. Light throw, crouch duck, combo moves. Swimming, no. Menu, inventory system hotkeys, weapons and ammunition. Locations. Inventory and targeting. Laser sight. Can be combined with certain weapons and cross. Oh, there's a crossbow. Interesting. For more accurate long-range targeting, use the menu ring to combine the weapons. Did that. Then equip the weapon. When you press the look button, the view will change. Well, which one's the look button? I don't have a dedicated look button to my knowledge. That's why this is all so problematic. I'm clicking in on thumbsticks. And I have... Nope. Alright, do we have a... dedicated control thing from the main menu? Because it's not even... Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. No, that's sassy. Options. Oh, it's going to be the same control thing. Control type. I want to see what the actual controls are. Combat mode. Toggle. So it's like it's not even giving you a dedicated... So photo... I don't even see an option here to change the controls. It's tank or modern, and that's it. Invert, vibration, dead zone, sensitivity, quick save, ammo counter. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm on the wrong one here. Not that that matters, but... How do you not have control configuration? Change controls. The giant blinking one. Okay, there we go. Okay, look mode. Again, now I got to count up because the screen got to go all the way to the side. So secondary is L3. Dash, duck, roll. L1. L1 is look mode. Okay. Am I in the wrong game? I didn't even start Last Revelation. I started the wrong game. Ah, because I couldn't even tell the difference. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to start a whole different game next week. No wonder it said Tomb Raider 5. I thought they were showing Tomb Raider 5 just for the heck of it. Because they're trying to link the relativity. Like, oh my goodness. So we're not technically on Tomb Raider 4. Okay. L1 does nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, let's draw the gun. Equip. Why am I crouching now? Then I'm doing L2. Okay, I must be on tank mode. Stand by. Hope you got your popcorn after this. This is insane. All right. Options, control, back to this. Okay. Now exit out. Okay, it's drawn. L1 is crouching. That's not look. Okay, so now options, control, change controls. Look is now R3. Okay. Did I not try that? Let me try that again. I can click it, it doesn't work. You actually have to click it and hold it. That's what the problem was. That... Oh, ridiculous. Oh, wow, okay. Wow, that opened up something I could have almost fallen down into. I think. Or did I walk out of there? I thought that's where I came out of. Okay, so that's not open yet. That's where I came from. So what happened by opening that? Oh, that opened now. Okay. Guess we're going this way first then, now that that opened. Oh, frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. Okay. By the way, if anybody's got any comments, feel free to sound off. I don't see anything going on here, but I know we got some people hanging out, so... This is actually like a record number of people we've had for a single stream, so thanks to everybody who's been hanging out with us, especially on the YouTube side here. So, Yeah, for having been a gamer for so many decades here, this is kind of embarrassing. I feel like I'm on the first level here and have to look this much up to get past the first level here. Okay, so now we want to go back to this and shoot the bats, preferably, if it'll work. Scatter. Okay, now did that open the second secret, or did this stuff back this way? I just saw something from over here. What was that? Oh, it's not going to let the drone go higher. Oh, well, I guess I take back what I said. There are areas where you can see the edge of the map, but okay, we'll deal with that. Did it open this door is the question. It did. Okay. Sunglasses. Save. There we go. So we didn't, well, now that the guys admitted that they're taking off, I don't know if we're going to have to shoot them or fight them or some other kind of boss fight. Yeah, so I can't enter, oh, I can do binoculars from the pistols. So they did build that in. That looks like a giant gong thing. Those birds look a little too realistic, like they might attack me here. This runs to the fence. Oh, there's a switch. There we go. Huh. Scary bird to less scary bird. Wonder what happens with... Bats. I was wondering where that sound was if the bird wasn't doing it. I don't like this. Like, you got a swarm of stuff and, like, she doesn't lock on anymore. Like, you just sit there running in circles not knowing what you're shooting at. I mean, congratulations, guys. You got more processing power with which to add more bats, but a little bit more clunky on the execution. Alright, so now that we have this wonderful little Tweety bird here, what are we doing with it? What's she doing? A dance? She gonna turn it? What's she doing? Oh. What did that do? That's reminiscent of the first movie. Except I need a gong. How am I getting up there? Do I activate it again? No, that's permanent. Do anything with that one? No. Yeah, it looks like that part of the wall's already smashed. How am I getting over there? That's a bit short. Ah, okay. There we go. That opened. I can run into that and smash in the face. I can't turn it off now, so what am I going to have to do with this? Oh, I see. I got it. Ah! Figures. That's what I get for trying to wing it the first time. Okay. First, we peel the bird. Then we turn the bird. Then we dodge the bird. And we dodge the bats. Or we dodge the bats, then we peel the bird. I don't know what the order is, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, drone cam. Got it. The bird. Alright, the bats. You just spin in circles here, make it look like I'm doing something productive. Because I don't have a bug zapper. Alright, turn the bird. Okay. I can save once I get up there. Alright. Sunglasses. Sunglasses for save. Alright. Do I crouch? Uh. Alright. Now, what's our most effective strategy here? How many times I gotta try this? No, she's not getting hit. Okay, so I should have the clearance here to do this. Nope. She gets back up and falls over again. Alright. So, go all the way over here. Let's try it when it's extended all the way up here. So go from here. Oh, I made it. Not ram us? Okay. Well, I do like that at least they finally got the corner shimmy. You know, seemed like that should have been in there a while ago, but it's minor compared to the overall shortcomings of this game. Alright, all that for a switch. Cool. The other bird? Poof! There goes the other bird. Is it going to be the same color? It's the same color. And we go turn the bird again. Do I have to go the same way around to get down here? Probably. You know what? Yeah, what's a broken ankle or two? Alright, that's the way we came in. Give me the camera back. Turning over the bird, number 2. I mean, they made her a little more animated, like she's looking for stuff, but I mean, it's like, come on now. Yeah, another piece of the puzzle. How about that? Okay, so now... Have to shoot anything on the way? Probably should save on the way. Be a good idea. Alright, so that's going to go back to the garden, so that's interesting. We're going to find all these pieces then. Anything else up here? No. Nothing to see. Oh, cutscene. Pew pew. Wow, gangsta.
Come, Lara. We're all friends here.
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but if you'd like to put them pea shooters away...
What a clown. That's still only 2 pieces there, guys.
Now, the second stone, if you please, Miss Croft.
Come get it.
It's a little too late in the evening for these games. Larson, search her, if you please.
Well, god darn if I don't get all the best jobs.
That didn't work out so well for the guy frisking Jessica Rabbit.
Try the back pockets.
Larson, enough! Enough!
Jeez.
My patience is exhausted with this childish nonsense. The
Then why
stone
don't
is
you
gone.
shoot her and take it off her then?
If you
Stupid.
listen to that gate, Pierre, you're going to get a lot more than you bargained for. Trust me.
Ow.
Put it in, then.
That would be one of the stupidest moves you've made. And that's saying something. I think you'll appreciate.
Whoosh.
A nice try as always, Miss Croft.
Wait for it.
Wait. So,
Don't say I didn't warn you.
why didn't that happen with the first one?
What is it? What have we done?
In your usual flamboyant style, you have set in motion the next gate phase.
Next gate phase?
If my memory serves me, the gate has realigned itself. And if it does not receive 2 stones in the next few moments... If I was you, I'd grab your Cro-Magnon cowboy over there and run as fast as your little legs can carry you. Au revoir, mon cher.
Wow. Well, at least it had some texture outfit on this one. So are we now in the next stage, or is that still part of the same stage? It seems like we're in the next secrets 303 still. So if I go save, load Trajan's Markets. Okay, so we are now finally on a new level. Okay, and yet you know what? I did not go back and look at the other secret there. Let me try that real quick. If not, we're moving on. I don't know technically when that opened, because once I pick up the stone, though, then it's going to prompt the cutscene on the way out. Nope, I didn't do it. All right, so we're just going to check for the secret, and then if that doesn't do anything for us, then I'll let that play out. Load. I should have saved at some point after this, of course, which I didn't. I mean, that's a bit overkill for a security device, just saying. You know, you're going to guard one doorway with a giant battering ram suspended from the sky, or from the ceiling, which only, you know, require about 50 dudes to put in place without proper pulley mechanics. Yeah, so there's 3 secrets, and I still don't even know where the other 2 are either. Okay, so we'll turn the bird, open that up, and then go check the other thing. Stupid camera. Okay, so do not pick that up yet. Okay, so that would have been in the front of this. So if I go down here and go back out the way we came. To the garden. There's the garden. And what about this? This didn't even open up anything either. When was this supposed to open up? Because technically... Oh, I mean, unless it's for later, because, I mean, if we are still going to find 2 other keys and come back. Alright, let's run. This is a little slow. So is anything open yet? Yeah, check that out. It's open. So I don't know what the context was. And there's Doug. Are you not dead yet? Okay, so what was all the trouble coming in here for? That's useless. Oh, what we got? Where was that at? Seriously? We're just, like, arbitrarily putting hidden objects hidden within the collision model? Okay, that's how we're doing it, huh? So you can't even see can't even see the items anymore. We gotta make sure they're literally invisible. Okay. Alright, well I guess we'll carry on with that. Let's use... I guess I might use one of those. So yeah, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know when or how without, again, doing a walkthrough. Wouldn't even know about the other one if it were not for the walkthrough. Just to figure out how to shoot the gun. Okay, so yes, thank you. We've already established that, Lara. Alright, and... Oh, except I... Overkill. I'll do a save right before picking this up. If I can find the sunglasses. Save. Overwrite that one. Do this. Pick this up. And when did the cutscene activate? Right there. Can we skip? Can we skip? Oh, man. That's rough.
Calm, Lara. We're all friends here.
Oh, there. Oh, it put it up there. There we go. Hold the skip. Okay, now we can save again. Save. New level. Secret's 0 out of 3 on that level. Okay. Secrets total 1 out of 36. There's a great track record. Missing the first 2. Okay. And I'm sure can't do much about the outfit yet. Stupid golden pistols. What does the classic braid look like then? Oh, that's the one they had in the first set then. Okay. Well, the new one looks pretty cool, so we'll go with the new one. Outfit. Well, I can't believe we're off to this fantastic start, which I already started the wrong game. So you end up starting Chronicles, apparently, which I meant to start Revelation. So we'll have to backtrack here and start this one. And I don't know if we're going to have to deal with the whole pistol situation or not, but at least we'll have that tackled by the time we start. So, wow. So the thing I was missing on the pistol was the fact you have to hold down R3 while you have the revolver with the sight, which, again, was something that made sense after picking them up, but execution, not so fantastic. All right, so thanks to everybody who has endured my gripes and long-winded complaints of said remake here, but hopefully this will still end up being fun for, trying to play through all this. I mean, not that I don't have the curiosity to see how this game and franchise has progressed over the years, but man, some of the mechanics sure are frustrating. So thanks to both Chairman and Called Stealth for hanging out for a bit on Twitch, and thank you for the anonymous masses who've been hanging out with us over on YouTube. So like I said, this has been one of our busiest nights, especially on YouTube. So thank you. And if you haven't already, please hit the follows and likes so that we can keep tabs. We're usually doing Tomb Raider on Thursdays. And then during the week, Metal Monday, MechWarrior 5, Tactical Tuesday, we've been doing Metal Slug Tactics. And then any in-between stuff right now has kind of been leaning toward Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries. And then this Saturday, got our last show for the year, the Lance Cruise Holiday Band Booster. And then we'll be off from shows till about February, but obviously I'll keep everybody updated on when those are popping up. So probably be it for the week. Maybe I'll do something tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Hard to say. But that's all I got for this evening. So thank you, everybody, and have a fantastic one, and we'll see you soon.